Yo, I'm Street Speed Ant, and I'm back with another video, you feel me? So, today we got a Cletus McFarlane video. He had no idea this was coming. It was a Mustang on the front of it, so you know I had to watch it. I was gonna watch it either way, but it seemed like probably a good reaction video. Yesterday's video, they introduced Hard Spark, the RTR Mustang. I did not react to that video. It was kind of boring. I reacted to it, but it's not gonna get posted. It was just them, you know what I'm saying, doing what they do. So that one won't get posted. Hey. Don't fuck with your kind. So don't know why that light was on. Well, not light, but what that was. So I forgot my train of thought. So yesterday they introduced Hard Part Spark. The video won't get posted because there was no point. But I said let's react to this one because this one seemed like it was gonna be interesting. This is Month of Freedom by Cletus McFarlane. Let's get started.
Why I parked this car in that little spot over there with 1 inch of air. Well, in the back we have a Whipple Supercharger, which, as you know, is like our favorite add-on to any car. And so we got one from Whipple for Ty's burnout car, and looks a little clapped out right now. And we want him to get this in time to get ready for our big Stafford burnout contest in July. So we're giving it to him today. I'm gonna do the Hard Park, the RTR.
I'm eating pizza rolls again. If you don't like it, get out for the video. I hope you dislike the video if you don't like me eating. Dislike the video if you don't like me eating. Please.
And I'll be like, what the heck? The car feels weird.
Heavy in the back.
Check the trunk and be like, oh, Ty, this is for you. Should have a funny reaction. Alright guys, day 2 of Hard Park, the RTR, where I gotta try and park this RTR in this spot with 1 inch of air. And I just tried to park it in, I'm on the line on the other side. This is a little tighter than probably should have been, boys. This is
I'll be your guy.
this is gonna be tough. $10 double or nothing? Is that
Yeah, that's right.
Okay. I'm going with no, I'll go with 10. He said that's right.
Well, yesterday you doubled it, so today is 20. All right, day 2, you get 2 tries, bud. Good luck.
I do feel pretty good. I got a good E-brake.
Yeah, all right.
I have a good feeling it's gonna be done today.
Yeah?
Yeah. Me too. As long as we get past day 1, I know I can't lose money.
What was
you know?
the saying
So
with
it's
this
good.
car?
You
It
really
was
got
like,
good with that.
definitely tomorrow.
Yeah, always.
Every day is like getting it tomorrow.
I'm best to not stare at that.
Don't look at the big block. Don't even look.
I will show y'all the big block in a second, but they put the landing zone right beside I think it was a Hemi big block. I don't think it's a Hemi. I think it's a Chevy engine. I don't.
Day 2, attempt number 1.
There is the big block right there. If you cannot see it, it's right here. Right here.
Alright.
Right here.
He's panicking. Hey, worst case, you know, it's just a bumper if he hits the big block.
Yeah, quarter pound maybe. Be alright. I mean,
Probably barely skimming.
body guy.
Whoa! Dude, that was close.
He almost had it. If the parking spot was a little bit more to the other side instead of this side, he would have had it.
The back end really yeeted around at the end, though.
Give me a couple more tries. That's not that far off.
It's perfect.
More days, I'll double or nothing on
Both
that.
rears are in, double or nothing.
Dude, there is something weird. Looks like me. See how like swung around at the end?
Yeah, kind of like speed it up right there.
Feels like this car has a lot of weight in the back. It's like the wheel. What the heck, dude?
What the heck, dude?
Sorry,
Go home.
Oh wait, is that?
That's a Whipple, though.
I got a spare
That's not my car detail.
Easy.
Frick, dude.
Left it in there.
Oh, that's that one.
Dude, that's the one for Ty's burnout car.
Yeah.
You know what? Yeah. Yeah, we'll put that on the Mustang.
Same reaction I had. Hey gang, that's your car. Supercharger. Huh? What? Bet. Let's go. Finna go install it right now.
Alright, that must be for my car.
See that coming?
No.
Wait. So you put that in there before there's 2 attempts.
I did, but it is.
Didn't move.
Do Whipple. Right
So,
there.
wait, are you guys serious? Or are you
Yeah,
messing
yeah,
up?
that's
Okay,
for your burnout
sweet.
car.
Good, because India was struggling.
Yeah, I know.
I had to keep going to second gear, and I'm like, oh my gosh.
I'll admit, this is kind of Zach and Whipple's idea. He kind of came to me and was like, dude, what about a Whipple for Ty's Mustang? And then Whipple was all about it, and we freaking got it for your burnout car. But the only thing is, I'm like, does it still run?
Whipple is a very nice supercharger brand. I don't know the best supercharger brand, but I know the top names are usually the Hellcat blower superchargers. I don't know who make them. I think they're produced by Dodge. Then you got them, and you got Magazine. And those are usually the only ones I really know. Magazine superchargers, Whipple superchargers, and the Hemi supercharger. But like, those are the main ones I know. I don't think I really just know other main brand names. I don't know why, but that's really the only one I really just know.
It still
After
runs.
Indy, because it
Yeah,
sounded kind of rough.
it still runs.
You fired
I
up?
was just really unhappy. Yeah, it should
See
fire
if it
up.
works.
This old girl here.
Yeah, Ty was just putting in big block after big block after big block. And he's got a stock
I know,
motor.
everyone
We
has
had-
big
When I
Yeah.
got it installed, I was like, man, my car just keeps getting smaller and smaller.
Well, we should be able to double your horsepower.
There you go.
That's all you need.
Alright, pop the hood.
Hey, but whenever you feel bad about your car, just turn your head to the right. Look at old Rodney. Been dead for years. Yeah, this thing needs a Whipple on top.
Yeah, Ty's burnout car has received the least amount of love out of everybody's in the past 12 months, so this is perfect timing to clean some things.
Looks like stock quality.
In the past 12 months, so this is
Yeah, stock quality Mustang motor. It only got a it don't even got a big old intake up top. It just got the standard jet. Dang. You could at least put 3 or 2 on there for.
perfect timing to
Well, now you got supercharger, so. Whippy! You feel me? Because the Whipple, whippy! You feel me?
clean some things up and put a Whipple on it. Here, I'll bring it over for you.
Yeah, I gotta see what this is gonna look like.
Set it up on top of there, you know. Crack that plastic intake.
I've always wanted a car with a blower on it.
Have you not had a big blower,
I've
dude?
never owned a blower car.
Really?
What?
Look at you, bro. Yeah, you gotta put some mufflers on it. or at least zoomies. Like, whatever you have going, just different.
Ooh.
It's just a little higher, obviously, than.
Yeah, that looks good to me.
Dude, if it's that like
Only we got Whipple to build a spacer
Yeah,
for you.
can I get a 3-inch space you can get?
Fresh
Yeah,
air.
This is a
Awesome.
brand new 3-liter Whipple, like what we were running and everything. So you could turn it up as high as you want. I don't know what this motor's good for.
Not a whole lot. It's a Gen 1.
800 or
It's like 650.
650 would be
Yeah.
safe, but that would at least make it not be a dog in the
Yeah,
burnout
yeah.
box. So.
It would do good with 650. It would keep up.
All right, well,
Nice.
this also comes with the full Mustang kit, which we have in a box over there. So you should be able to bolt everything on. and get her
That's
dialed
awesome.
in.
Thank you guys. This is sick.
yeah.
I'm excited, dude.
You are the Mustang
Expect
boy,
that
you
at
know?
all.
No. No.
Being that you have it now, you should have plenty of time to get it on before Stafford, which is July 18th and 19th.
Yeah.
I think he's the only one in the shop that actually likes Ford. For the ones that don't know, he is their fabricator. He does all their welding and everything. Cletus is the boss. Then you got Zach. Zach is the wirer. James is engine management. And then you got Squirrel. I forget his real name. Lord. They call him Squirrel so much. He'll come back to me in a minute.
So, I mean, we just gotta get these 6 summer cars out, and then literally this can be next in line.
Sweet, dude. Yeah, you open the trunk and I'm like, did they really send a spare blower over the car?
All right, cool.
He's spraying a Mustang twice I've had in the trunk.
I know.
He's like, you think you're going anywhere? I was like, heck no.
This car's so stable, it didn't even throw anything around.
Yeah, exactly.
I got lucky that it didn't blow through that RTR wheel and tire cleaner. Kai's freaking supercharger threw me off.
Bring it down a little bit.
$10 out of your,
It's about me back.
Today's loss.
Fair deal.
Got a $10 blower, boys.
I was thinking to start off this video, since we did a lumberjack update, we kind of left you guys high and dry. You want to do a quick update on your cars? I know the 240's out here already. All right, so last we saw, you pulled your motor out and had it on
Motor
Facebook
transmission.
Marketplace.
Yes.
Did you sell
For
it?
like
My motor,
17,000.
my motor sold. Made a deal with the guy. $3,200 was their final offer on that deal. He paid me a deposit. Still hasn't picked it up or paid the rest. So as of right now, I have the deposit. I'm $1,500 ahead of the budget I had.
But you don't have the full $3,000.
No, but I got $1,500 and still
And
a
the
motor.
motor.
So,
Oh, so you can still put the motor back in, and
well, this is the thing. Just like
that's a gray area.
Well, no, so
But
this
since he
is
sold his motor, he's gonna have to buy a motor.
this is the thing though. The whole motor thing, like you guys are doing, if you replace it with what it was, doesn't-
Yeah, but we didn't
doesn't-
sell it.
I'm just going by what you guys did. You guys had a
Okay.
5.3, got another 5.3. You're building identical 5.3s.
Yep.
So that was a 6-liter. So I bought a 6-liter, and with that $1,500, I bought a rotating assembly for $1,800 from Texas Speed, and have a new motor for it coming. So which is not here yet. Yeah. So
What, do you have a block?
yeah,
Where'd the block come from?
That's what you had.
I bought it. I had a 6-liter, so I got another 6-liter.
It's not what he had, it's one he had at home.
No.
Where'd
I
it come
bought
from?
Facebook Marketplace.
Oh,
Bought it for
okay.
$600, but that doesn't count in budget. Just like your second 5.3 didn't
Well,
count,
hold
my
on,
second
hold
6-liter
on.
doesn't count.
No. See, you guys, he's losing. You guys gotta lock in.
So if we sell our 5.3, accept money for it, then we can't just pull a
Replace
5.3 Vantage,
Exactly.
pull it out
That's what I'm
of thin
saying.
air.
Well, you're replacing what you had with what you had. That's what you guys are doing. with the
Yeah,
5.3.
we rebuilt what
I
we
don't need a
had.
spare motor because I got a motor.
Yeah, you're telling me to watch out. You need to lock in.
If you sold it though, that 6.0 is out of the picture, right?
Okay, well I bought it for $400. I bought a block for $400. Got a machine
You just said 6.
for a rotating assembly. I got it from Texas Speed.
Y'all got budget for
How much was this sunroof right here?
Labor. That's all that was. Did it myself. The sunroofs in these cars go down, so for Ty to put the cage to where my head's not above the cage, we had to take it out.
Safety related.
Safety related. Other than that, there it is. Seats bolted back in, and everything's there.
Still got the operator shift.
You're not going.
Is that a new switch panel?
I was in there with just self-tappers and my plastic dashboard.
Still staying nitrous.
Oh, it's nitrous all
Well,
the way.
power out of it. You're not going blowers or whatever.
Nitrous all the way.
Okay. We sold our motor and then we got one out of thin air.
Because that's what we used to have.
Yeah.
And then, like you guys are doing, the transmission's out. I'm gonna go through it and make sure it's good.
We're actually gonna sell our El Camino and just run mullet because it's still an El Camino. So
I would like to see you guys do that because it won't be done for 6 hours.
Last but not least,
And
what are
then
you hiding?
I was cleaning some stuff out at the house and I forgot that I had some takeoff brakes. I had some brakes that I had laying around.
Off of your 240?
So I was thinking about putting them on.
You're off of your race car.
Well, they're used, You know, I had them laying around.
So we'll have to
They're
look
dirty.
into the fair market value. Let me ask
And
you this:
then-
are you staying carbureted?
Yeah, don't worry about
Okay.
that. And then,
What's all?
Well, in yesterday's video, Squirrel said he took headers that he had at home and just put them in there with the other junk, because why not? If I remember correctly. I mean, George, Ellis George, yep. He said that I don't know. I had to go back. My bad. Maybe I'm tripping.
Oh, don't worry about it.
Yeah, I'm
I
gonna
had
worry.
these laying around too. I was thinking about using.
Oh, hell no! What the? That's a pro mod.
So backstory on these. This is all made out of used material off my Nova. I paid Jim Braun, TBM Jim, in 2013, $450 to weld these up. So
Bet
I'll
you
let
did.
you guys decide.
Inflation,
450.
normal pricing.
Plus,
Yeah,
I
but
paid
it's fair
$700,
market value.
Almost 10 years ago, actually.
Ty, what does it cost a guy like you to make a set of headers like that?
It's like that for under 3,500.
Well, that's the thing. I had the material. I bought flanges, dropped it off at his house back then, and he charged me $450 to weld these suckers with.
Yeah, I mean, I want to believe you,
I think
but fair market value, I just can't.
I'm just,
Facebook, you know, I can show you when he did it.
I'm having a hard time dealing with that and the sold engine, but then
Replacing it for free.
This is stuff I had, you know. Nothing about borrowing. You're borrowing labor. I'm going to borrow my parts and put it on there.
So just curious.
I don't think you can.
For backstory, he has this exact car at home. The exact car, like same engine, same body, everything. Like what he said, he took the headers that he wasn't using anymore off his old car, and he's trying to put it on there now. What? I don't know how well that's gonna go over, but nah.
If you're gonna use it, it's gotta be fair market value.
Right out.
You know what I'm starting to think right now,
I
guys?
don't know about this guy.
I'm starting to think we're gonna need a third party. A third party person to appraise parts and situations.
Depends who you have in mind.
I mean, Josh Dowda, Freedom Factory manager, does that not seem like a good guy?
That's not gonna work.
What about JH? He can be pretty unreasonable.
What was the
He can
last?
be bought.
Yeah, and he's an idiot.
No, there's.
No, he's saying that because he's bought his way.
No, it's.
today.
I mean, it's kind of fair. Depends on when the last time is he did something to him. You know, if you just did
Yeah.
something recently, he's not going to side with you.
I think we're all
I don't
there.
know.
We haven't been around him much. Hey, question for you on video, real quick. Are you willing to be the scrutinizer for the cheap race car challenge? Because we're having a lot of difficulties with who's spending what on parts they found at their house and things like that. Would you be willing to be the guy to say final numbers?
Just basically come down here and say they're cheap for us.
I mean, what's on? Yeah, I mean, I don't mind. I mean, I don't love race cars, so.
Yeah, we're gonna get the cars pretty much wrapped up, and then we'll have you come over. Does that sound good?
Sounds good. You want me to bring Easton too? So
Absolutely.
Yeah, we would like you to have an assistant. Really get a thorough look at these cars.
I mean, I already know you put a lumber van in your car. So, I mean,
That's what we needed
The
to
lumber.
hear.
All right, never mind. We're gonna.
I mean, but you also have to think about it. He got two engines. Cletus himself got two engines completely redone completely. They're basically brand new engines now. Re-sleeved, rounded down, everything. But his workaround was he did the work. Which he really just looked at somebody else do the work and they told him how to do it. But he did the work. If you really want to go in on it, you had a whole machine shop come and, well, not come, you went to a whole machine shop and resurfaced your entire engine. Two, not even just one, two. I know that's expensive. Get a whole engine resurface. What? You had to go in with machines, get them. But like, not my business. Not my business. This is there. But jack stand using the headers from 10 years ago that he got made by somebody else. That's the problem. And then the brakes that came off his other car. I mean, is it really? And then y'all made the rule of if it was on the car, but you replaced it, it's not really spending money because it's the same as that part. You can't. I don't know.
Find somebody else.
Hey, quick question for you on video. Can you be the scrutinizer of our cheap race car challenge for 6 summer? Because we got a lot of parts being pulled out of home garages and they're claimed to be a fraction of the value of what they really are. We need someone to set the value straight. Can you come down here and do that for us?
Machine shop cost.
Okay.
I'm gonna say machine shop. That's like I was just saying. Machine shop. You got a whole 2 engines remachined. Whole 2. 2, not just not 1. 2. I love you, Cletus, but 2. Hey Siri, how much do it cost to get a engine re-machined?
Generally speaking, an engine rebuild is going to cost somewhere between $2,500 and $4,000. But the exact price will depend on your vehicle, make, and model.
Is that in budget? It's the same engine. As you know what I'm saying. 2 of them. They got 2 engines remachined.
We need a week or 2 to get the cars closer, and then we'll call you. Alright, thanks. He's a reasonable guy.
Yeah,
Victor's
I'll
not
settle
gonna
the
side with
score.
me, if anyone.
He's not gonna sign with any of us.
Alright, let's go check out the Mustang, see where we're at with that. I got these.
Now this is my personal favorite. You will see in a second. One is a Mustang, and then you'll see in a second.
I didn't do any work. Some guy emailed me. I got these guys a smoking deal on an engine. Actually, I didn't do any work. Some guy emailed me and said he had a Gen 3 Coyote.
Gen 2. Yeah.
Coyote. How much did you pay?
$1,400.
$1,400. That's a pretty good deal for a
Yeah.
full, complete long block.
That's
Nice.
a smoking deal for anything Coyote, honestly.
Now, since you blew up your Gen 1 Coyote, how much budget do you use for Gen 2?
I don't know.
Really?
What's a Gen 1 go
I think
for?
they were about the same price, and we said that we would give, I can't even remember what it was. Do we have that video?
Yeah, I think you said you'd give half or something.
I don't think it was that much. I think it
Let's
was
not
like,
forget.
I think it was like $200.
If you went to a junkyard and there's a Gen 1 and a Gen 2 sitting
Same
there,
price.
what's the price? There's no way.
I mean,
You
it
buy
depends.
a short block or long
Yeah, it
block,
depends
would be the
because
same price.
I've gotten a Gen 3 brand new short block for $1,000 for my car. Just how you hunt for them. If you're being honest and fair,
Let's use the junkyard rule.
yeah, if you went junkyard rule, it costs the same as a Gen 1 because it's a Coyote motor.
Anything
But
is the same in a junkyard.
being fair and not, lying about stuff, typically they're at least a couple $100 more. So
200 bucks?
200
I'll
bucks?
call it 200.
we could call it 200. That sounds good to me.
200 for their upgrade from Gen 1 to Gen 2.
Well, don't you have to use half the Gen 1 on the Gen 2 short block? Isn't that
Okay.
Yeah, so we have to use a lot of our engine parts from the Gen 1
we
to make the
gotta
Gen
make
2 work in
Let's
this.
be honest, guys. Ty and Zach need absolutely all the help they can get. They can't seem to win a car.
Yeah, they are not good when it comes to picking out cars. I don't know if it's because they always have a Ford. Sorry. I don't know if it's because they always have a Ford, but they never pick out a good one. There's this Mustang. There was the RVs. They still chose a Ford. There was a Ford. There was a truck battle. Still chose a Ford. And I don't know what it is. They always come out with the most paid for the cars, but the car always does the worst. I think it's because they're not cheating like everybody else. Everybody else cheats. They don't use a gray area as much.
Challenge to save on.
Getting these damn Fords.
I don't know what.
I just said the same thing. Only one that actually likes Ford in the shop is Ty. He has like, as you can see, he likes Mustangs, and he has a Coyote. What do you call it? Coyote Ford Ranger.
Challenge we'll have to do next, besides a welding and wiring challenge, to give them a
You
step
guys
up.
think a little less about air conditioning, a little more about horsepower, you might win.
That was the first thing I did is we stripped it, I threw the AC out.
Oh, good.
I-
We don't have a chance now.
Hey, there's no we. There was a whole bunch of I in that decision. I didn't have any parts of that. You don't need air conditioning. We're gonna get him a palm frond so he can kind of keep me cool all week. Okay. What about your transmission? Was it 6R80?
6R80. It was bone stock. We did the converter in it because our clutch packs were so fried that when we tried to do like the 4-man strands brake setup on it,
It would creep
it would just literally blow through the clutches.
So what's the plan there?
We're gonna have to rebuild that unit ourselves, I guess.
Just rebuild stock.
We're just maybe if we can figure
Dude,
out some used
call,
parts situations.
Call Midnight Performance.
Yeah.
He's got him now.
Oh yeah.
All right, and they have their 850 roll cage
Oh, yeah.
as well. So they're down.
They're gonna 3D scan the whole entire car. How,
60 hours worth of
Yeah.
labor running
he was in here with freaking stickers and buttons.
He was using feeler gauges for the gaps. They're so tight. Look at this radio delete.
Everything's
That is
literally.
clean.
Custom.
Okay.
If you're gonna be
Well-
the slowest, you gotta look the best. You know?
Hey,
That's the bird out of the fabricator.
you boys know we're only weeks away from
Yeah.
6 summer.
5
So
weeks.
get your engines ready, transmissions, because Squirrel and I, we're getting ready. We're about to rebuild a transmission right now and be dialed in. All right, guys, back in the shop today. We've got Cameron from A&H Transmission. You may not recognize this guy, but this is the guy who built the OG Marauder that I had on the channel and gave away. And he built the transmission in it too. And today, he's going to help us rebuild Lumberjack's transmission because at the end of the week, she was starting to slip a little bit. This is a bone stock 4L8.
Dang. How much? I think they did have the most budget. I think their car cost the least, if I'm not mistaken. I think they had the most budget. But you got 2 engines rebuilt now, and now a trans, a 4L80 trans rebuild. That's really, I'm saying, a very known, well engine rebuild. So, not engine, transmission. Very cheap to rebuild, I think. But when you get somebody to come in and rebuild it for you, how much does that cost?
80, as far as I know. Well, I guess he did a few things to it. Maybe a valve body or
Yeah.
shift kit. It has a shift kit.
Well, let's pause right there.
Yeah.
He's gonna teach us how.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Because obviously we can't pay anyone to do it.
Right.
But Cameron came.
He's gonna show them what goes where. It's just like the machine shop all over again. I'm gonna show you where to go. I'm gonna tell you what to do, and then you just do it. That's basically what happens.
Down this way, he said, hey, I could stop by, bring some parts, and we could rebuild your 4L80 so it can hold a little more power than the one you have. Plus, we have a single disc converter, which we're going to send out and get cleaned. We don't know if that slipped or if the trans slipped, but there was some slippage going on because it was making so much damn horsepower. Plus, we're having a trans brake at the end of the day. It's the goal, right?
Yep.
Okay. So, from what I understand, you don't want to use this one because we didn't know it was damaged, so you brought a junkyard pull-out and we're doing a trade.
Yeah.
But we have to build this one now.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, this baby is a little caked up, huh?
I think the
That
good
doesn't
ones,
matter.
usually the ugly ones are the ones that are the best inside.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's the theory there? Just the
Just
magic,
lasted long enough to look like that.
magic of the junkyard.
The brake lines rotted out and it drove into a tree and it drove all the way until it landed into a tree is my theory. So it's
Okay.
so it's gonna be good.
All right, so you're gonna take that one home.
Yep.
We just need to send that converter out, but this one is our patient today.
Yep.
For Squirrel and I.
Yep.
To rebuild.
Y'all are quick learners from what I've seen, so should be no problem.
Well, a lot of times we just rebuild these in the parking lot. You know what I mean? So, we're willing to hear out your advice today. You know what I'm saying?
You'll
Maybe.
probably teach me something.
Yeah.
Doubt that, but we'll give it a shot. All right, should we throw it on the table?
Yeah.
Dude, we're gonna freaking have a trans brake, because I think on 6 Summer we should have a little bit of a shootout race like last time.
Yeah.
And I ain't letting Jack stand off a tree on me like that again. It's just not happening.
Yeah, that whole D3 situation.
Yeah, we were using a 3rd to 1st gear shift on the line, and this wasn't working out. So, how much harder do you think this is going to be on our rear end?
You're gonna find the limit soon.
That trans brake's usually a good.
Yeah,
It'd be nice. It'd be good to have a spare transmission around, because if you do actually break a drive shaft or break a rear end or something like that, when you let off the brake, the low roller clutch in there, it can get damaged.
or we could have that bad girl as a spare. You know what I mean? She did serve us proud. She
So I just
just,
need a couple parts.
we might just look inside her and replace what's.
So now I'm hearing you got 2 engines and 2 transmissions. How when you run your when you run the business, you do what you want, right?
Stock.
Yeah.
But we're having a spare engine. We might as well have a spare trans. I'm worried about that rear end too. The pinion is leaking. I mean, that's a sign of.
It's a 12 volt, isn't it?
I think so. Yeah. Maybe.
Or is it an 8.5, 10 volt?
Yeah, I think
This
it's
can
an
be
8.
This can be pretty stout.
What do you think about the pinion leaking though? Does that mean she's getting ready?
Pinion leaking is usually an indication of one of the bearings starting to go, from what I've seen.
Let's just put a bearing in there. I know you don't want to open it up. Let's just do
I
it.
think it's bad luck, but yeah. Okay,
Let's
we'll
just
do it.
repair.
You open it up and you start letting the magic go.
That's what I'm saying.
What if that thing breaks?
This is nice.
Grab the input shaft. Yeah, don't let that input shaft fall.
Don't let it fold up in the middle. Toss that right there.
Alright. So Cameron got some used parts too. We got a used forward hub.
Yeah.
Is this input shaft?
I was gonna say that looks pretty clean to be used.
No, but that's.
That looks pretty brand new.
I got a dealer pricing on that, so it's
Okay.
only, well, actually, it's like Black Friday, so it's
So
only
we got-
$150.
Dealer pricing.
Fair market value. Fair market value is not dealer pricing. Dealer pricing is I bought 6 of them at one time, so they gave me a discount. So now he's getting a discount, not at fair market value. That's not what they go for on the market.
And the old version of the modern day 4L80 trans brake valve body, right?
Yeah.
Am I right?
Correct, yeah, that's a older
Dang.
Jake's Performance design.
dude, bill it.
It's old, man. They made
Bill it.
Yeah, it's
They
a
made
little
that-
bit of billet.
They made that when you were in high school.
It's old. $3,000+
Yeah. I mean, we could literally buy another car.
Yeah, you're gonna spend $2,900 right here on this table.
No.
Oh no.
Dude,
Yeah,
$150.
Brand new harness.
How much for the
Bill
used?
it input
How
shaft?
much for the used?
Well, those are only $100. But it's used, so I
But his headers from 10 years ago is a problem.
you can only get like $50 for that.
All right.
You put a-
I seen what
That
George
was
did when he
700.
got out the truck to get
This
this
is 700.
Yep.
I seen what George did when he got out the truck to get this pricing, but it's alright.
So we are doing 700 for that freaking valve body.
Yeah.
You got lucky yours.
That's about half off.
Well, hey, we're busy over here. Hey, don't touch
Look at
that.
this custom
Hey,
tool.
don't drop anything.
It's just
okay?
a tool. We're just borrowing
Custom.
it.
Custom
Borrow
tool.
it.
What are you
Doesn't
gonna
cost us a thing.
Nothing
What
about
are you gonna
borrowing.
need when you need all this custom tooling on the side of the road?
We
We're
ain't
not
even
gonna,
got 2
because we're about to build this thing right now. Make it dialed in with our $700 valve body, worth more than your whole 240.
Yeah,
Okay?
that's all right.
So just give us some time here.
Just remember,
Back up. You won because my freaking 3rd to 1st gear trans brake situation.
right. And a new transmission.
What do you mean? Same thing we had, 480.
Stock 480.
They get about $400 to $600 for a core 480 these
Well,
days.
good thing that's what we started with.
Yeah, we're trading our core.
Alright.
Trading our, that's a 9-second transmission we're trading now.
Okay. Are you gonna take your brass pipe fitting out of there?
Yeah, we're gonna have to.
Okay. We're staying legal. We're staying legal,
making
Jackson.
sure. Just making sure.
We're staying legal here.
making
You guys can come check it out, okay? We're not breaking the rules. We're not breaking the rules.
Yeah, you're gonna need these. You wanna want me to photocopy these?
Yeah.
So you know how to
Yeah,
do
you
this?
should. You should.
Alright, let's get to work.
Yeah, yeah.
What am I supposed to do with this?
Yeah. All right, what do we got here? The tail shaft.
Tail shaft. That puppy's seen
Now what?
some stuff.
We'll roll her over.
Straight as an arrow. Yep.
Yep. Still good.
Straighten her out. You're going in crooked. Clean. Clean. I like the fling like John Wick.
Should I just not even let off the gas?
Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking.
It works on back body.
I think the short socket is helping you right now.
Yeah.
Roll over 17.
Alright.
Yeah, buddy. Look at that. It's clean on the inside.
What's this little dealy whopper called?
That is called the manifold pressure switch. It basically just tells the computer what gear you're in as far as shifter position is.
Okay.
And,
Alright.
unplug the, here, pull it. Set that aside, we'll reuse that. Hammer that through, it's free, just smack it through the case.
Nice and
Hammer
easy.
this through?
Yep, just hammer it through the case.
Okay.
Oh my gosh.
There you go. You're good.
Huh. We're getting a new one.
Alright. There she is.
Set that aside, pull that off.
Wow, bod.
Yeah, pull them all out.
Should I clean my hands first or just
No, absolutely not.
If he loses after doing all of this, I feel bad for him. He loses after doing. He rebuilt 2 engines and a transmission, and maybe a second one, because why not have 2 engines and 2 transmissions?
No,
It's better if you don't.
good flavor. There should be 8.
Oh gosh.
There's going to be a quiz after this too. So
1,
You gotta
2,
remember
3,
where they
4,
came
5,
from,
6. Yeah, I got 8.
Ah,
Oh, okay. Oh, here she comes. Here she comes. See this?
nice and straight.
you ever want? Yeah, one smart. There you go.
Okay, and this is the pump.
Yeah.
Oh, what was that?
One of the bolts
One
was stuck
bolt's-
in there.
Oh, okay.
Set that aside.
That. Just pumping fluid by spinning.
Pretty much. Yep.
It's magic. All right.
Yeah, yank the shaft. Just pull the shaft out.
Oh,
There you go.
what's this?
Nice.
That is the input shaft, overdrive planetary, overrun drum.
Okay. This whole thing?
Yep.
Am I doing this right?
Yep, you did it perfect. Grab those.
Same
Yeah,
strategy.
pull it straight out. That's the forward drum. Might have to wiggle a little bit sometimes to get caught in the direct clutches, which are right behind it.
Okay.
That puppy looks a little. She looks like she might have got a little hot or something. The thing about the loads, this old girl has pulled across America in her prime, you know.
Yeah, I wonder what you know what this is out of?
If I were to guess with the full spline output shaft, it was probably like in a Penske van or something like that usually.
Okay.
So yeah, it's probably moved households before.
Dang.
Okay. What is this?
This is the direct drum. This is where
When you're in third.
third and reverse. This is the one where I asked the guy who did that previous one, if he said, we're going to take this apart, you're going to there's a bleed hole in it, because when you let off the trans brake, there needs to be a hole right here, because this clutch pack has to release.
Oh.
And if and you'll see here in a second that if there's not a bleed hole there, it will centrifugally apply, the oil will flatten out across the bottom of the drum.
Got it.
And do all that.
Cause force.
Yep, and then you're like, why does first gear feel weak? It's like because we're dragging the direct clutches the whole time.
So what am I looking at here? What's this?
That's the main shaft. Looks like
shafts. We got input, main, and output.
yeah. That's
There's a lot.
not supposed to do that.
What is
It's
it?
broken.
It's broken. No, I'm kidding.
Dude,
This-
you're a freaking prankster. You know that? You got my heart on the edge over here.
That's the main shaft.
Dude, these things are so confusing. Pull
Mhm.
this out.
No, that'll stay.
Oh.
We're not. We're just. Hold on. It's good. Everything behind there's good. So we're gonna stop here. We're gonna
What was that? What did you
You
check his
just,
pulse?
you just asked him.
remote viewing, man. I can see inside of
Okay,
it.
so you're saying that all this area?
We can if we want to. If you want to.
No,
dig
if
it all
it's
the way.
fine. If it's
Yeah.
fine. Let's
I mean, he
not
just
get
talked
our
to you,
hands in it.
so-
Yeah.
Pull that band out first. Pull the band out.
Oh, the band. You've heard a lot about these.
That's for second gear engine braking.
Okay. Is that good?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Probably
Set-
looks
set
brand
that
new.
Somewhere safe.
Grab those by the center. Pull all those out. Those are the intermediate clutches. fan them out. There you go.
Let me do it like Rich dudes do.
Do it down your
Gosh.
arm. Yes, down your arm. Damn, boy, stacked up.
How we looking?
Oh, there you so. You see how there's like darker?
Mm-hmm.
They're on their way out. They're getting a little bit glazed, but luckily,
We're rebuilding it.
Yep.
Here, Cletus, World's Transmissions.
George, are you so far?
Yeah,
I got it all
very
memorized.
rough idea. But
And I got it all.
He is right. Transmissions are weird when you think about it. Very weird. Especially the automatic ones. The automatic ones, like, what? This falls in there. This clutch engages this clutch, and this clutch engages this clutch, and this clutch engages this sprocket, and this sprocket twists this. It's like, how? What?
good news is we can watch this back. What the heck is this?
It's a
480 real rebuild table 9000.
Oh, I seen one of these one time.
just like
Dude, that's nice.
grab that sun tube.
Sun tube.
What is it?
Sun tube.
Is it sun tube because you can see the sun through it?
I think it's because it spines into the sun gear.
Ah. Okay.
That's what I call it. Somebody in the comment section will
Where's this
a
going?
sun tube right in between that gap right there.
Dual
Yep.
side.
Wait, we're putting it back together now?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That
Should
gap's
we
good.
wipe her out or anything?
I mean, we can
There.
take it completely apart if you
It's
want.
like if you want to waste your time.
Yeah, no.
Just twist it. Yep, there you go. And keep twisting, keep twisting. All right, that's good.
Nice. All right, let me just hit this little spot.
Karen's so casual about this, and George and I are stressed.
If this would
Just
probably
in
be
case.
like, if I was editing a YouTube video and I'm like, and you're just
Yeah.
standing over my shoulder like, bro, just do this.
All right. Feeling like the piston ring out of it.
Yeah, it's a sealing ring. What it does is, it's part of the dual feed mod for the direct drum.
Gosh, I hope that. Is that okay?
That is perfect. Yeah,
Oh.
we weren't saving that.
He's a little brittle.
Damn.
Like I said, that's a junkyard.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
Think we got a spare one of those?
dude, if you weren't here right now, we'd be freaking out.
Yeah.
If we were trying to do this over the phone, I'd be like, it's done. Okay. What's next? Just give it a little
Yep.
bit of pressure.
Yep. Go down, like, go.
Don't chicken foot. He said you're gonna kill us.
Yep. And come more at like, yep, like that, and then you'll try it and roll it out.
Hey.
Oh gosh.
George.
Dude, I didn't realize it's coming out of there like that.
Felt like a bee sting.
Holy crap.
And when we do that at the shop, everybody shuts up so you can hear where it lands.
Bro, I would have had some eye protection on.
Scared me.
It was gonna be like that.
Give it wide open. Look at that.
I mean,
Okay.
it's too easy.
Yeah, try to hold that compressed a little bit and just put that whole thing right there. Other way.
Good call.
Yep.
Good call out.
You were testing me.
Good call out.
Clean.
Okay, we're good.
That was a good job.
Thanks.
I struggled with that for years.
Backing her down.
All right, slap her in there, bud. Don't drop it, whatever you
Oops.
Whatever you don't drop it, drops it.
Yeah.
At least he dropped it inside the transmission instead of outside on the ground, concrete ground.
Sand shower. Show you done. Alright, show us how it's done, Cameron. Alright. Oh, wow. A lot of spice here with it. Look at that.
And then
do.
you
2
just-
seconds later.
Sometimes you just gotta handle it a little rough.
Alright.
I lied, I'm not down. It's about to be there. Oh, there you go. And then,
Show off.
yeah, we can peek at these if you want. Peek at the overdrive.
What's the story with this deal? This is the one out of our trans?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, this is the overdrive piston, overdrive clutches.
These clutches we're not really relying on because we're just cruising on them, right?
Correct,
Yeah,
yeah.
and all the other ones were perfect.
reference that,
Yeah.
it's going to be right there.
It has to be lined up.
Yep.
Wait, let me see the feed hole. What's it done? Oh, okay.
It's like a little bullet hole. The camera wasn't here. I would have put a bolt in that.
It shifts.
Oh, that's that torch bolt, isn't it?
Yep. Yeah. You'd go to shift to fourth and then shift to second.
Should I put the torch bolt in it, line it up?
Yep. And don't go slow because that's how you'll snap it. Just, you know, don't like hammer. Just give it some smart pressure. There you go.
Okay.
Perfect.
And you can dunk that in there.
Okay.
Do the same sort of thing, kind of roll the spine and that's it. You're done.
Okay.
Now,
Now you can
you're
grab the
clutches.
clutches.
Okay. Got it.
Nice. Skinny one?
Yep.
Skinny one first.
Yeah, they're all. There you go.
Now there's this complicated thing in the middle on the one. Come on now. Come on now. Don't play with it. Skinny one up.
There you go.
Love when it just.
After watching this video, I'm not gonna lie to you. You need your 4L80 rebuilt. Come to me. I'm gonna watch this video right here, and I'm gonna rebuild your 4L80 right now. For real. I wish I knew this a year ago. I would have rebuilt my own transmission instead of having the dude that took a whole year to put my transmission in. I could have just rebuilt it in a whole day.
Snaps.
And then you can
All these snap rings are nice and wore out, so.
pop that feed hole.
Which hole?
That one that the bolt you just
Torch
tightened.
bolt? Oh, okay.
Yeah, when you can.
Oh, yeah.
Cool.
Perfect.
You ready?
Yep. There you go.
Okay.
Now, put that aside. Kind of, I'm surprised it's not enough. Pull that up.
So this here's your boost valve, huh?
Yes, sir. That's actually the sleeve. This is the boost valve. The magnet. Grab the magnet. Magnet's your friend.
Nice.
Full spring out.
You gotta grab the outer spring.
See how he just slams it? You gotta slam stuff down. So you know it's down all the way. There you go.
Done. See, that's
Oh, new and old there?
Oh,
where
way
that's where we put
beefier.
in. So if you're gonna make some more line pressure, it's gonna. It's fun to get in. That was the easy part. It's like a greased pumpkin.
Look at that, dude.
In there?
It's in there.
Perfect.
Like swimwear. Boost valve
Boosting.
is boosting.
Even our transmission's boosting.
So much boost going on with Lumberjack. They ain't even gonna know what to do.
One thing, somebody tries to boost Lumberjack out from under us, I'm gonna shoot.
You steal, we shoot.
We don't call 911.
Yeah. Dude, if I caught someone trying to steal Lumberjack, I don't know what I'd do. It'd be
Imagine,
bad.
imagine the countrywide manhunt that would go on. Someone took Lumberjack from our hotel.
Yeah. Maybe like
Bro, somebody tried to take that. How many followers? He's at like 4 million, I think. I'm exactly right. He's at 4.3 million subscribers, not including Instagram, Snapchat, TikTok, Facebook. Ugh. Don't forget his friends' YouTube channels, his friends' Facebooks, his friend. He got Von Gadden Jr. to give him an RTR Mustang for a month. And the only thing he said was, have fun, but if you break it, you pay for it. Okay.
It'd be worse. It'd be
Well, if you wreck it, you pay for it. He has a full warranty on the car. Full warranty. It's up for probably like, I don't know.
worse than
No
stealing
way
whistling
anyone
diesel
would
skid
steal.
steer.
No one would steal Lumberjack. It's the crappiest car in the parking lot. Probably the easiest to steal, but
Definitely.
That's perfect. and then we'll walk it down. I'll show you.
Say 33.
33.
Yeah.
If we jacked up the output shaft, because rear end plays into front play.
Yeah.
But if you jacked up the output shaft, it would take like 7 or 8 out of it, and then it'd put it right at about 22.
That's
which
what
is
you want.
it's money.
All right. I trust you. Hold on, Troy. You think it's good?
Yeah, I think so.
Then we're good. Look at this gasket.
Slap that puppy on there.
Yeah. Cool. So I gotta go up a little bit, I think. Put this under there. Never done it before. Is that right?
Yep. Oh no. Come forward, and then this needs to go. That needs to go between there.
Oh.
Otherwise, you'll have forward in every rear gear range. That's exciting. All right.
All the little tips and tricks that you have,
Yeah.
that's kind of priceless. Like, you just don't get that. Unless you go to A&H transmission. Okay?
Pay for it with tears.
Dang. We done built a 4L80.
That's
Shots
right.
Cameron, A&H transmissions. Brother, this thing's dialed in. She may look really crusty, but this is a bad unit.
It's got a heart of gold.
We
Put some purple power on it, and all the grease will fall off.
gotta put some fittings in it from that one. I think we're gonna keep that one as our spare, which was pretty trusty.
Yeah.
And then we'll have this one for all the power. I mean, you guys saw what we had going with our new engine over at Joe's. She's gonna make so much power. She's gonna turn the earth backwards. So we need something in between that engine and those wheels, and that's this Clayton Squirrel's 4L80 right here. All right, brother. Well, you gonna fix up George's training and then get out of here?
Yep.
Thanks so much for stopping by.
Sure, man. Glad to help.
Appreciate you.
Crusty but trusty.
Dude, that can be the new lumberjack shirt. Trusty but trusty. All right, guys, a lot of fun ahead for the cheap race car challenge. If you guys have any ideas or rules that we need to enact, tell us now, because things are obviously getting a little gray and we haven't even got to the race. Let us know. Thanks for watching. Do it for Dale. We'll frickin' see you later.
Wow. I want to see going on some of these comments real fast. Brakes are safety. It shouldn't be on the budget. Right? Alright. You have one of the best engine makers in the area working on your engine, as well as a fantastic training guy. But you are concerned about Jimmy's brought from home pipes with the, because if they use the parts they have laying around, imagine Cleat doing that itself. You literally take parts from other. That defeats the whole purpose of the competition. I mean, technically he still paid for them. Think about it. He still paid for it. And he took it out of his budget. Not like he just went, said, okay, I'm going to take these pipes off of my car, off of my race car, and just put them on this car, and then just not, and act like they were the ones that came on the car. He paid himself for it. He took out of his budget for it, though. You feel me? But then the labor from the guys should be fair market value too, right? Same thing. Why have a budgeting competition if you find ways around it? I came here to say the same thing. See, I'm not the only one talking. We all know old Cleve's gonna cheat. Does it all the time with these bills. I don't care about that one. Of course. Of course. Keep the gray areas. I think it's the best part. Those are kind of funny though. But hey, y'all get at me in the comments. Tell me, you know what I'm saying? Give me something else to react to. I ain't gonna lie. I'm kind of tired of the car content. Y'all give me something to react to. I ain't tired of the car content, but like, it's like, come on. Like, do we really, you feel me? So, let's just go ahead, you feel me? Give me some, send me something to react to, because I don't react to music, though. I do not want to react to music. I do not want to react to music. Me, myself, I'm not a music connoisseur like that. You feel me? I listen to what I listen to, but I like the beats of too many songs. Like I go off the beat. The beat sound good. I'm with the song most of the time. But hey, like, comment, subscribe, share. Damn vote if you didn't like the video. You feel me? So let's just say next video out.